watching Baltimore's station that works for you. Now, ABC2 News at 11.
Imagine living your life in constant pain. It would affect everything you do from work to play to sleep. An organization called the American Pain Foundation says 50 million Americans suffer from some form of chronic pain. For one woman in our area, nearly 20 years of trying to manage her condition have been complicated, she says, by her insurance company. She claims a new kind of treatment made her feel better until the insurance company stopped paying for it.
There is no reprieve for Angela Cuellar of Anne Arundel County.
It's all day. I don't sleep well. It's worse towards the end of the day.
All day, all night, chronic, unending pain, whether she's trying to make dinner.
Oh, is that all we have for me?
No, there isn't that.
Or at work.
It hurts to just sit in a chair normally. If I'm sitting at work, I'm with an ice pack or with a heating pad.
It never ends.
Typically when we're doing anything where she's going to have to stand, then we'll strap an ice pack to her.
It started with a diagnosis of sciatica and eventually a botched back surgery in 1993. She's tried physical therapy, a chiropractor, steroid injections, even a second back surgery in the year 2000.
I tried everything.
Including pills.
This one is the most relaxant. I have to use this at night so that I can sleep.
Eventually, Angela visited Dr. Frederick Sutter in Annapolis, who tried a new kind of treatment called trigger point injections, shots directly into her back and legs, targeting the painful knots in her muscles. After 15 years of pain, Angela was skeptical.
Well, I was able to work better. I wasn't missing as many days. At the end of the day, my pain wasn't as bad as before.
But after what she considered a success, in March of 2008, Angela got a letter from her insurance company. Guardian Life Insurance of America determined her trigger point injections were not medically necessary. That meant her claims totaling more than $3,000 would be denied. We contacted Guardian Life Insurance Company of America to ask about Angela's case, but a spokesman declined to comment. Angela says the impact of the company's decision went far beyond her checkbook.
I was using my cane again. I was barely able to walk. I used up all of my sick and vacation leave.
She felt she only had one choice.
I was facing either going on disability or paying out of pocket. And so I started paying out of pocket.
She challenged Guardian's decision, appealing it to the Maryland Insurance Administration. The MIA's independent review sided with the insurance company, agreeing that Angela's trigger point injections were not medically necessary.
The definition of medical necessity is not whether or not you believe that it is something that has provided relief to you, but whether or not it is a standard within the medical community.
Angela then appealed the MIA's decision, this time to the state's Office of Administrative Hearings, where the hearings are recorded. Here's some of Angela's testimony.
I've tried all of the standard treatments, and they have not worked. In many cases, they made my pain worse.
An attorney for the insurance company argued that medical evidence on trigger point injections is inconclusive, even for Angela Cuellar. But the core issue for the insurance company comes down to this. Angela's insurance policy states that Guardian can only reimburse for services that are medically necessary.
It's clear Ms. Cuellar doesn't like the decision, and I respect that. But it's also clear that Guardian has this fiduciary duty in all aspects of its business, and they're simply following that duty here.
In the end, the judge also ruled the insurance company did nothing wrong. Angela can appeal the ruling in circuit court, but she says she probably won't.
It's hard for me to come home at the end of the day and then get on the computer and try to write letters and appeals and all this. I mean, it's exhausting, and that's what they're counting on, is that you're just going to give up.
The entire process has left her feeling disillusioned.
They're just clearly trying to make a profit, and I'm cutting into their bottom line, so they have to cut me off.
Still coping with pain, Angela continues to pay for trigger point injections out of pocket.
And Angela Cuellar says she's been keeping a close eye on the health care debate in Washington. She's hoping the controversial public option, which the president says would provide competition for private health insurance companies, will remain a part of the health care reform package. Last week, the Senate Finance Committee rejected 2 proposals that would have created the public option.